Sir.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. 50, Mike, 50. Here we go, here we go. Single, 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 single. Watch 20, seal that, seal that, seal that. Double.
Play action. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He spots Henry, who makes a really nice catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
Here we go. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Come on. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
No.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
All day, punt. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic. I got it.
And that'll set him back 5.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Let's pick it up. It's out right.
Now it's Wilson.
Let's get off the field.
No shot, dude.
By Cohen.
That's wild.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day.
Ah.
And he completes it to Cohen. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on third down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
Ready.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Watch twist. Watch twist. Ready.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Hey, I'm coming.
Throwing is Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on third down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Let's go. Check 31, check 31. Hey, watch the edge.
On first down, McElroy. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. Because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
He's got it complete to Thompson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run on first down. McElroy.
Good
And
run.
he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Check tight. 40's the mic. Squeeze. Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Mahomes now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run. You're soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Right there, 40's Mike. You don't want it. You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Oh my gosh.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And again, it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Shit.
And the first play will be a field goal try. And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Second and 10. Play action. Now Wilson.
That's what I do.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't pressure on this snap.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus
Shit.
far. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Watch out. Check.
On 1st down, McElroy. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, That allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Check 52. Check 13. Check 13. Hey, Ribley.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Mike 40, Mike 40.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is now 10-3. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Five yards remain on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Wilson.
21, check back 21. Come on, baby.
Going up
See
top.
what you got.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Yellow. All day, baby, all day. Hey, switch gears.
They'll run on first down. 4. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, we got tight left, tight left. Hey, boys, we got 4.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Oh yeah.
And he'll get
Just
it
plain
down to
sound.
the 37.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period of practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
The Charger drive about to get going. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Lucky. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger. And down he goes, the 49ers.
Brian Burns, the menace.
Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh my God, both of them missed it.
Connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Take it at the 37. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Perfect.
Come on, boy.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A big play there.
As soon as I watched that safety drop, I knew where I was going.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is now 17-3. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
You're correct. Hey, we trying.
The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score.
Aaron Donald is so fucking fast, my guy.
Beyond the 35
Holy shit.
before going out of bounds. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Man, I got you. 58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Sideline
Come on,
throw,
Roquan.
complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Supposed to be playing that zone up.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson.
Ooh, me.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds.
Save me
but not
time.
before he's inside the 30.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Who there? Who there? Charlie. Hey, check Mike 20.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
Flushed out right.
Don't get nervous.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll get 5 out of
That's
the
what we live
scramble.
for.
It's
I'm
2nd
cool.
down.
He's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Okay.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Man out, man out, man out, man out. Hey, check Mike. Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel. I smell fear in that offense. Seam 6. I smell fear in that offense. Ready, go.
Here's Wilson.
Oh my lord.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half.
The wrong person in right now.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. I got one. Who? Hey, go. 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Watch the slant.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Here's Wilson to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, check Mike 21.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. Flush to it. And he's going to go down again. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, we can put it either here on this side, or I could slide this down on here.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they
Yeah, I mean,
the football first as well as we
it's up to you. You just let me know what you want.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Like this. I got a little $200-300 desk. And you would be able to put both of them up. Both 2 monitors. Oh yeah. Oh. How that work?
The 49er offense set to get this
It
drive
is.
underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I just lagged a little bit.
Game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, come on.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
40's Mike, 40's the Mike. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Mike 40, Mike 40. Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, what a fucking play by McKinney.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the 49ers are going to take position.
I don't allow touchdowns in the red zone.
2-yard line. This defense, Charles,
that is what I don't do.
They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
On 1st down, McElroy, and he'll be taken down just.
He said, what a sequence.
50 yards on the
Fucking stop.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
That's fucking funny. What is... Right.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Watch twist. Kill. Sponge.
He came out of play.
They'll keep it on the ground. McElroy, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Max 40. I'm here all day. 40 seconds.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
What a play.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Chargers
What a play.
take over
Thought I had
at
it.
the 28-yard line. Now, this offense, yeah, they keep wanting more, but they kind of got to be careful here, CD. I mean, we're still in the third quarter. This game isn't over yet.
I would agree with you there because while they've had all kinds of success and hit on some deep balls like this, the one thing they can't do is start to get loose with the football. A lot of time left, as you mentioned, and if they keep turning it over, they'll bring them back into the game.
Wilson's throw going to be caught by
I was hoping that was going deep. I had it either way.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Wilson.
Watch the run. They're running it.
And incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're
Hey.
deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
Hey, 58 is a mic.
They go play action with Wilson.
All day, every day.
Oh, Petey.
Finds his man, complete. It's Cohen. And he gets it down deep in
Fucking Petey Jones, dog.
A big play there for LA. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions, they're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And press this one forward.
There goes Petey.
Right around the 1.
Shit.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Where's that play at?
2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Check nickel. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Switch. Watch the shift. Hey.
Pollard again, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Tony Pollard, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have made this a 1-score game.
Bruce Sternum. Love that.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
We're just gonna have to change it up a little bit. EDB out.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At least defensively we will.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take...
Dude, are you fisting my ass?
...about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
What?
Don't want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Hey, we're going Mike 40.
Press coverage.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
Dude, Pitt, you gotta go up for that, bro.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
There is
Come
something
on.
to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Bro, I don't want to talk about it.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Mike 40, check, he's coming.
Here we go.
Now Mahomes.
I fucked that
He's
too.
going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
Could have been playing on next gen. This shit's weird.
To right around the 26-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass.
Oh my God. Tony Pollard's just too fucking fast.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tony Pollard with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Chargers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try.
Coming after you. Check. Watch the edge.
Tighten up.
They're going to try and run.
Nope.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Just gonna have to play a little smarter.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Danny. Alert 3.
They'll run on first down. McElroy. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
40's the mic. 1, 2, 3.
On the ground, it's Ford.
Yo, what is that? That was warpy.
He only gets it to about the 30. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
I'm coming after you. Mike 40. It's our time. Hey, rip list. Guys, it's our time. Alert flare.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
Damn, bro.
And that is going to do it.
Didn't get off my
for
second
this third
adjustment.
quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Mike 40, Mike 40. Come on, D. Hey, 57.
Oh no, wrong one.
Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, rip list. Four down. Check. Four down.
From the 16, Mahomes. And he's wrapped up.
Yeah, it was just too much going on.
Back at the 25.
Threw me off.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's down.
Watch the run. Watch 41. Watch 41. Hey, 43. I got trips this side.
Mahomes going to throw. And this
Good
one
fucking
is
play.
incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Woohoo! I thought that was blocked.
It's good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Ready. 21, Mike 60, orange. It's a party now. Woo! Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh.
H3, 218, chopper.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and he'll be brought down right around
Dude, what the
37.
fuck?
Second and
He's
one
just
is
dropping
often an
left and
invitation to
right.
take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
21, check Mike 21.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now it's Wilson. Caught right side, Davis. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Let's go. 21, check. 10 Lobo.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Hey, check Maywood. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Ready, go.
To throw again is Wilson. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Man up, D. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Check 4. Check 4. Joker.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 91 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Ready.
Run for Pollard.
That's coming back.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Here we go.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Recon 132 fighting. Watch the run. Watch that.
No.
Oh, is Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And he gets it down to the 32.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Exit.
Fourth
Are we
quarter,
killing
down to the
Claw?
Final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
58, right over there.
Back to throw. Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Let's go.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a give here to Pollard. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2. Here's Wilson.
Let him know.
And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
57 color.
Mahomes.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
He's got Thompson here, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Fight on these two. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. Yellow. Baby, you go get this. You're all mine.
Mahomes. And that would
Come on, he got touched that.
That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Run you over. He's checking. He's
15. Crash.
Here's Mahomes.
40. You're trapped.
Dude, throw it away.
Get a throw away. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Here I come again. 49. 49's the mic. 49's
Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep
Damn it.
downfield. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been.
That fucking sack killed me.
Thought it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
15. 40's Mike. 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. Hey, defense.
Number 4.
Check. 40's Mike. 40's the Mike. 40's the Mike.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And a really unbelievable play there on 4th and long. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
That was anything but cover 2. That's a pick.
And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
36. He's coming. Double up.
Like I said, if that was anything but cover 2, it's a pick.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winner.
There's no way I'm letting them get this ball.
To kick off after the touchdown.
You can take it to the 45 or whatever, the 40.
Lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the 4th quarter. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Wilson.
21. Check Mike 21. Let's go one more. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21.
That's mine.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game.
League rule, you can't kill clock until under 2 minutes. I like having the ball last.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. So the victory here for San Francisco, and you got to say,
holy shit, cuz.
Who had a big part in the W.
Without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for San Francisco, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they suffered just their 2nd loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
He said deja vu. I mean, I could have scored on the pass play, but I wanted to kill a little more clock, so that way he couldn't. That way he couldn't go down and score, or if he did, it was going to be really hard. I can't. Like, my game's frozen. What the fuck? Alright, well, we're gonna wrap it up there. I will let you know when I'm streaming this again. That was fun.